Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I guess I'm done here. I've picked out what she looks like, and they have so many different options to adjust, you know, what your character looks like. And they even give you options for deciding your portrait, like, you know, what angle you look at, but yeah. And even something as simple as the expression she has in it, or he, depending on. I'm going to keep her fairly serious in her portrait. And I chose experienced as her voice. Now, don't laugh at me.
Are you insane?
Yes, how did you know? Anyway, the voice doesn't matter too much. All it does is determine, you know, what they sound like when they call out stuff during battle, when they say things, but they don't actually talk through most of the game. No, the voice acting is left up to me and everyone else being voice acted for me, so that's much better than my other Let's Play so far. Anyways, so, since this is my Let's Play, we're going to name her Lorelai. Lorelai Cousland. By the way, that is how that's pronounced. Lorelai. Anyway, next, I get to pick out her attributes. Being that I chose to make her a rogue, her main attributes are going to be dexterity and cunning. But let's see. Yeah, put one more into strength. That's a pretty balanced start right there. And then skills are, well, I'll explain more about them as we go along, but I'm going to start with coercion, which affects how you're able to persuade people, how well you're able to convince people to what you say as being correct. Alright. So, I'm going to, all of these are nice, but I'm going to select coercion as my starting one because I already have combat training, which is extremely useful. Both of these are the two that I tend to max out. And then I have 2 talent points to spend, which these are different from skills. Talent, deft hands. This is essentially the lock-picking skill, as well as the disabling traps skill. And then the other thing I'm going to start with is the dual weapon sweep. That's right, I'm going to be a dual weaponry person. Yes, that's why the dexterity. And, here we go. Let's start. Oh, and yes, I'm going to be playing it on easy. I don't care if it's more of a challenge on normal. I want to play this game, not swear into the microphone. Okay, so, here we go. Pause the game to issue orders to your party. Yeah, they give helpful little tips during the loading screens. And now we get to see the human noble origin.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
And if his voice sounds familiar, it should. That is Tim Curry. That's right. He plays this gentleman. And, beginning of dialogue options. Alright, let's see. Is your family here, all Hal?
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
To what end?
Ha! To what end? She says. So glib, too. She's just like her mother when she talks like that.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Me? Well, I'm going to be playing the goody two-shoes. Yeah, I'm sure that comes as a great shocker to those of you who know me. I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Yep. Sorry,
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Lorelai Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
I love how slimy how already sounds. Alright, just trying to keep an eye on the time, guys. They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Really?
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Sorry. I love how he even stands between them as if that's going to stop that situation. Well, you never know, it might. I think I rather like that idea, Father.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I have no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
I love some of the responses, like, don't strain my abilities or anything. Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where's Fergus?
Upstairs
Where
in
is
his
Fergus?
chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright, and on that note, that's a pretty good place to leave off. So I'm going to continue this situation. What's with his posture? That looks weird. His, rather. Anyway, so we're going to continue this in the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Hope to see you then.